On your Insurance Connection, we talk about insurance, everything for you to know about insurance. We try to cover as much as we can within an allowed amount of time. I want to thank 88.1 for allowing this platform so I can come on and discuss insurance with you. It's the first of the year, and we got a lot to discuss in a short period of time. The Don Father did contact me today. He will be coming in. They're going to let him out. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere because the Don Father always have an important message to give us all right here on Power 88. Also, I want everyone to have a safe weekend. It's a Martin Luther King weekend. If you're going to the parade, I've been a marshal in the parade for 2 years. I was a marshal in the parade, and it's a fantastic event. It's an event where a lot of people show up, and a lot of people just see each other. Haven't seen each other in a long time. A lot of great events in the parade. So if you do get an opportunity Monday to go to the Martin Luther King parade, truly celebrate the holiday. That's the only holiday we have, right? That's the only one we have, so that definitely patronize Martin Luther King. I also want to thank the listeners that came in and purchased home, auto, and life insurance. Thank you so much for your continued support. Wow, we're at the first of the year already. It's a lot. We're going to get a lot done this year. We're going to get a lot done with you, with your insurance. You're going to make that decision. You're going to make the decision. Come in and see me. We're going to sit down and talk about all of your insurance. A full insurance review doesn't cost you anything. The life insurance and auto insurance companies, they compensate me. So to come see me in my office doesn't cost you anything at all. You come in, we sit down and I'll give you a full review. If you can bring your auto insurance declaration page in, that's always helpful. Your auto declaration page tells me, I'm not looking for what you're paying a month. That's not my concern. I want to make sure you are covered. In an event, something happens. You have a car accident, right? You have a car accident. And don't ever think, well, I've never had a car accident. And I know people think that sometimes, but when you do have a car accident, that is not a planned event. A car accident happens instant, and you want to make sure you are properly covered. Don't just take for granted you have full coverage on your auto. That really doesn't mean anything to me. Only thing that tells me you have collision and comprehensive because you have a loan on your vehicle. Or if you have a new car, and you're carrying collision and comprehensive, a lot of people mistake that as full coverage. That's not really full coverage as far as I'm concerned. For more information, Veronica's standing by to take your name and your number. My contact phone number is 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. Give me a call today. Not now, but right now. Veronica's standing by. Take your call, 702-236-2624. We're going to take your name and your phone number. We'll call you right after the show, book you in for an appointment. I'm located right in the beautiful U.S. Bank building. I'm located on the 8th floor, right on the corner of Sahara and Rancho, across the street from the Palace Station Hotel. Very easy to find, centrally located. I chose that location for a reason. It's in the heart of the city. All roads lead to 15 in Sahara. They just do. South 15 or North 15 in Sahara. I'm right there in the U.S. Bank building, exactly right on the corner. Now, I work by appointment, as most of you know. Contact me at 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. And if you want to call in and ask me any questions, I am taking calls today. We broadcast every other Friday. So we will be broadcasting this Tuesday right after the Martin Luther King holiday. And if you want to call in and ask any questions, 702-647-3688. Now, I cannot tell you how much you're going to pay on your car insurance because I'm live right now. I do get those calls from time to time, Frank. How you doing this morning?
Oh, pretty good. How about you?
Oh, I'm good, man. You know the Don Father's coming in today.
I think I saw his Cadillac outside.
So, yeah, he's sitting there. He's just sitting there, just waiting. When he gets a signal, that's when he comes in. He got to make sure everybody around him is secure. He got to secure the area first. I don't know. Yeah, this guy,
some of his boys sitting out there.
Yeah. They got to make sure the area is secure. But he's going to come in, and in about 5 or 10 minutes, we'll bring on the Don Father. I also want to thank the Facebook listeners for tuning in on Facebook Live. Thank you so much for your continued support on Facebook. Any Facebook questions we have today, Frank?
Yes, I have a couple. I have one person wants to know what would be the best. I'm sorry. Does extended dwelling insurance include earthquake and flood insurance?
No. No, it doesn't include earthquake or flood. Flood is that's a separate. Now we cover flood inside the house. You would have to get some flood insurance from outside the house. We cover the inside of the house, inside the walls for flood protection. That way, if you have, well, let's say for instance, if you have a washing machine that bursts because you didn't turn the washing machine off after you finish washing clothes, right, and that washing machine line breaks, and let's say you're at church or you're out shopping or maybe even out of town. That's the worst case. Now, you know that water line, when it breaks, that's an inside flood, and it will not stop until someone turned that valve off.
Right.
So when you finish, this is a Donald do. When you finish washing clothes, turn off the water valve to the washing machine, because the pressure on those pipes, they expand and contract all the time, and eventually it could break on you, especially because they don't give you the best pressure hoses when you purchase a washing machine. When you finish washing, turn the water lines off. Now, as far as earthquake is concerned, that's earth movement. You would have to endorse your homeowner's insurance policy for earthquake. And usually with earthquake protection, there is a certain percentage because there is a high deductible with earthquake insurance. For more information, my name is Donald Marquez. Call us. See, this is why I do what I do. Although we don't have, we do have earthquakes in Vegas. A lot of people don't know that. There are minor tremors because we have a lot of caliche. Fortunately, we have a lot of caliche underneath us. That's big old earth biscuits. That's big rocks. Been there for a long time. That's why they're huge rocks. That's why the test site used us here years ago, because of the caliche we have underneath us. It's a lot of big earth. I call them earth biscuits, but they're big boulders, big rocks. I have a big one. I have a big rock in my backyard. It was so big when it was building my swimming pool. They just they just put it right in there. You can't see it. They couldn't move it. It was so big. It was this thing was big. I mean, big. It was a big rock. They said, well, we'll work around it. And they had to design my pool around that big rock. It was huge. Anyway, but in order to get earthquake protection, get flood protection, we can help you with that at Your Insurance Connection. I represent multiple home, auto, and life insurance companies. I'm an insurance broker. This is what I do. I don't represent one company. And I've been an agent for many, many years with only being able to carry one product. In other words, the company I was working for, I can only offer that product. Now, all my years of experience, I decided to be an insurance broker. 22 years in this business, I'm an insurance broker. And they just won't accept you as an insurance broker without a lot of experience. Let me say that right now. You have to have the experience to be an insurance broker, because these insurance companies, you represent multiple insurance companies, and I want to make sure that you have the experience to help their clients out. For more information, contact me. My name is Donald Marquez. If you're just tuning in, I'm an insurance agent that's here to help you. 702-236-2624. 702-236-2624 is my contact phone number. 702-236-2624. What else you have, Frank?
I have another person that states that they're the primary source of income, and they read that it's a good idea to buy 10 to 12 times your income in life insurance coverage, just to make sure that their family's covered long after they're gone. And they want to know if that's a good strategy and why.
Excellent strategy. I totally recommend, male or female, whoever.
It's a male.
It's a male. And yay, because the fellas, I don't know. We kind of dragging our feet when it comes to that responsibility. And I hate to say this, but it's so true. Now, you may have life insurance on your job. Once you leave that job, that benefit is gone, and they may pay you 3 times your salary. That's truly not enough to keep your family going. Even if you're making $50,000 a year, 3 times your salary is only $150,000. Now, if you have young children at home, how long is $150,000 going to last? Not long at all. It may, if you're really good budgeting money, it may last 2-3 years tops. 2-3 years tops. But you still have young children at home. The reason why you want to get a life insurance policy multiple times your salary, beyond 3 times your salary, is because you want to make sure your family doesn't have to move out right away, doesn't have to sell all the furniture in the house. I mean, just live in a cramped 2-bedroom apartment. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you got to do what you got to do to survive, but you can avoid all of that by getting a life insurance policy to protect your family. Look at it as a forced savings account. One day it's going to be a rainy day. That money is there. Now, okay, yes, your beneficiary received the money when you pass away. That's okay. But just imagine if you do it generation after generation after generation, but all generations are receiving benefits, losing a loved one, and that's okay. Look around you. All that's generational wealth. Greg DeVille just left here talking about generation, how to accumulate wealth by real estate. Good idea. You can also accumulate wealth by a life insurance policy. It is an automatic estate investment. Automatic. You take out a $100,000 life insurance policy, you qualify for it. Automatically, you just put $100,000 in your bank, and you just made one minimal payment. You can also borrow money from a life insurance policy if you have to. It does take a little while to accumulate those funds to borrow money if you need to in the case of emergency, but it is an automatic investment. Well, where real estate is great, have a portfolio of a little bit of both. Get your home from Greg DeVille. He's on the air like all the time. Mondays, Sundays, Fridays, right here at 88.1. Greg DeVille's on here all the time. Check his show out. Also, she does Sheila Smith. She comes on from 10:30 to 11 o'clock. She talks about how to qualify for these homes. She's a lender, and she can get you qualified. She and I had a conversation. There is a difference between pre-qualified and being qualified. You need to listen to Sheila's show, and she can help you with that. You can call in and ask that question. Tell her you heard it from Don Marquez at Your Insurance Connection. What is the difference of being qualified and pre-qualified? There is a huge difference, because when you're pre-qualified, that doesn't mean you're qualified to buy a house. You just kind of, I don't know why to even tell you that, but Sheila can explain that. Check her out Mondays from 10:30 to 11 o'clock right here, home of the People Station 88.1. Also, what else you have? Is that's all the questions we have?
I got one more.
Okay.
The person wants to know what's the best life insurance policy for seniors.
A whole life. Okay. So I had a lady call me about a week ago. She's 70 years young, and she wanted to get a term policy. No. Because, at 70 years young, that term policy is only going to last 10 years. Now, she lives to be 80. She lives to be 80, and now she's looking for life insurance at 80. Or the payment is going to be so expensive, she can't afford it. Now, for seniors, I do have a health insurance. Not health insurance. I'm getting a little excited here. Not health insurance. I have a whole life insurance policy for you. There's no physical. There's only 9 health questions. We can help you with that. 702-236-2624. Good questions. 702-236-2624 is my contact phone number. 702-236-2624. Again, my location is right on the corner of Sahara and Rancho in the beautiful U.S. Bank building. I'm located on the 8th floor. Give me a call. Oh, Frank, you hear that? Who's that?
He's coming in.
Yeah, that's the Don father. So he's getting out his Cadillac, and he's going to come in. He always brings me some food, so I'm going to go out and see what he brought me this time. He always brings me that good Italian food, so I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Hey, Las Vegas. I'm the Don father, and I just got up this morning. I went come on the radio station. I helped Donald Marquez out with his programming, and it's a good day for a good day. You know what I'm saying? It's not raining or anything, so they let me out. I got this beeper on my leg. I'm within range within a few minutes. I only have a little bit of a time to come here and talk to you about some life insurance, and it's so important because. Donald Marquez, he called me and he thanked me and he said, Don father, this lady called me up and she was afraid of you. She said, I don't want that Don father character coming to my house and making me buy life insurance. I don't want him to show up. And he had a few people call because when they heard me on the radio, they realized that, the right thing to do is to get life insurance for your family, because all the fellas
all the heads of the families come together, and we patronize Donald Marquez to take care of all the good fellas, life insurance, home and auto insurance. He's the guy. He's the guy. He's the guy. What's the matter, Frankie? You don't look too good over there. What's the matter with you today, huh?
I'm hanging in there, Don Father.
You hanging?
Yes.
You hanging in there. What does that mean? I don't understand what that means. You look a little nervous. What's wrong with you, huh?
Well, I'm curious, Don Father.
What are you curious about?
How did you and Donald Marquez meet?
Oh, you want to hear that story? I'm gonna tell you real quick. So, back in the day when I was making my bones, coming up in the organization, they sent me out here to Vegas. I had to start from the bottom. So I was in the casino business. They started me off as a pit boss. I had to work my way up, to at least a shift boss, casino manager. Anyway, that said, so Donald Marquez at the time, back in the day, he was a crap dealer. I always liked the guy. Something about him. He come to work, all dressed nice, a guy in shoes all shine. He was always a happy guy. He talked to people really well. He talked real good. He liked to talk, if you ever have a conversation with him, he loves to talk. But he's just a good guy. We hit it off really, really well. So one day, Donald Marquez needed to take a extra day off. And he goes up to me and he says, Don, I wasn't a Don father back then. I was just the Don. He said, Don, I need an extra day off. I need to go out of town. And I said, okay, forget about it. And I just told him, forget about it. And he looked at me like, okay. So the next day, he comes to work. And I said, what are you doing here? I asked you for a day off. He says, no, you told me to forget about it. I had to explain to him what forget about it means. It means that, okay, you got it. I got you. How you guys say it, Frankie? I got you. I got your back.
Right. I got you.
I got you. So that said, I told him to take an extra day off, because he's a good guy. He's a good guy. But that's how we met, and we've been hitting it off ever since. We kind of like the same kind of guy. You know what I mean? So kind of in a way, sort of. But the biggest thing is, I come on here to help him and help you understand the importance of having protection for your family. Now, in my business, we offer protection too. We offer protection. This thing is going off on my leg again. This beeper I got on my leg. I don't know why they buzzing me all the time. I want to know where I'm at. Now they buzzing me. I can feel the pressure. Anyway, make a quick story short. Short story quick. We offer protection, kind of like the CIA, the government, when it's working. It ain't working right now, but when the government working like they offer protection too. Like the Secret Service, right? But my protection is protection secret. So we keep it under wraps. But Donald Marquez, he's a straight shooter. He don't pull no punches. He tell you like it is. And if you don't get life insurance from him, and I ask him all the time, just send me to the house. Let me talk to the father. And he don't want to get life insurance on his children and his wife. And he got the little doggy running around, the little doggy running around. So anyway, I'm the Don Father. Any questions for me, you can call Donald Marquez, 702-236-2624. 702-236-2624. Any other questions for me, Frankie? Because you look a little nervous over there.
Oh, Don Father, you're a scary guy.
What do you mean I'm a scary guy? I mean, what?
You have a large posse, and there are cars everywhere out in the parking lot, and just a little nervous. I'm a camera guy. I don't do anything else.
Nervous like I'm scary or what? I'm a scary guy?
Look.
I'm not a scary guy. I'm a good fella. Frankie. I'm not a scary guy. I'm a good fella. I just, I look scary, and that's out of respect. That's all it is. That's the pure respect. Okay. Yeah, I always bring Donald Marquez. He's not afraid of me, but you get a little nervous sometimes.
A little bit.
You look like that guy on Tommy. Like on Martin Lawrence show, the guy that no job, but you got a job. Let his soul rest in peace. I watch those shows sometimes.
Me too.
And anyway, that's it. I want everyone to have a wonderful holiday weekend. It's the Martin Luther King weekend. We had a weekend, the Columbus guy, but they took that away. Right back a long time ago. He didn't do nothing. He was special. He was a little off himself. When I read the history of this guy, he was a ruthless guy. He was a Don Father back then. He wasn't nothing nice. Anyway, that said, I'm gonna get on microphone back to Donald Marquez. I want everyone to have a great Martin Luther King weekend. Have a good time. Hey, I like the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know what you guys like, but I like the Chiefs. So anyway, listen, this is the Don Father. I have to go back. I'm out of range. They're beeping my leg. I got to get back. But anyway, everybody have a good time. Call Donald Marquez for your auto, home, and life insurance. He's a good fellow. He's a good fellow. He's one of us. All right. You guys take care. We'll catch you next time. Thank you.
Thank you, Don Father. Thank you for coming in and passing on those kind words. Wow, he's something else, isn't he?
Yeah.
You know, I had a lady call me. She said, I don't want that Don Father character come knocking on my door. He don't even knock. He just shows up. You know, she said, I want some life insurance because the Don Father, he scares me. And I'm like, he shouldn't be. He's not scary to me. We go back way back, but yeah, he's a cool guy. He just want to make sure everybody's taken care of. Get that life insurance on yourself. Listen, if you're looking for a burial policy, something that protects your family, regardless of your health condition, if you have diabetes, a lot of you have diabetes out there, and you're concerned about not getting any life insurance because you've been turned down so many times in the past. You've been turned down so many times in the past. I can get you a life insurance policy in most cases with diabetes, whether you're on insulin or the pill, day one. Day one, you'll have a life insurance. When we take that initial premium out, you're covered. I mean, if you have cancer, heart disease, COPD, Alzheimer's, or alcoholic drug abuse, we can get your life insurance policy. If you smoke your medicine, and I say this over and over again, we can get your life insurance policy. And not only a small life insurance policy, I have a few companies out there to get a larger policy. Now listen, if you have children, you have young children running around, just ask yourself the question, if something happens to me, unexpected death, who's going to take care of my children? Who's going to be there for them with no money? Just imagine how your children will be passed around from family member to family member, or one family member is stuck with the burden of raising 2 or 3 children because you're a single parent, or your parents have to raise your children because now something happens to you. Okay? You got to think about that. I mean, really. And the younger you are, the less you will pay for insurance. I mean, I was looking at this program on television the other day. This guy named Duncan. I don't know why they use a name like that. Duncan has $750,000 worth of life insurance for pennies a day, like 35 cents a day. That's what this commercial was. So what you have to do when you see these ads on television, only thing they want to do is generate a phone call. But Duncan is in excellent health. Who qualifies for excellent health? I'm going to tell you, you have to be pretty much a vegetarian. You don't drink, you don't smoke, you got the right height, right weight, and even then, only a few of you may qualify for excellent health. Standard non-tobacco, if you don't smoke, is the normal health category. You have to understand, in life insurance, we have health categories. When you purchase a life insurance policy, there's no health questions. You just sign your name and send it in. First of all, you're going to wait 2 years before the full facing amount of the policy is in effect. When you purchase a policy by way of internet and by way of mail, and the internet is probably the worst because not everyone knows your business. You're putting a lot of information out there online for people to see, and they will be contacting you months from now if you do purchase a life insurance policy. Or not only that, your information is out there for a long time. Let me do the shopping for you. Everything I do is secure. It's a one-on-one conversation. I like to meet a person face-to-face when we have a life insurance review. If you have current life insurance, you can bring your life insurance policy in. We want to make sure it is up to date. And don't assume you're good. Most of you that tell me that you're good, you're not. You're just not. I can find holes and cracks in most life insurance, auto insurance, and homeowners insurance policies that concerns me. Now, not the fact that it's going to cost you any more money, but don't you want to be protected if you're paying for life insurance, if you're paying for auto insurance, don't you want to make sure you're paying for the right coverages? Call me at 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. It really does concern me. It should concern you. Don't ever assume you're good. Don't ever assume you're good because you may not be good, especially when it comes to your life insurance, because as you get older, your life insurance policy could change on you. Or if you're getting ready to retire from your job, your life insurance may not carry you or if you're a veteran, and this has been a misconception with most veterans, only thing the VA will pay for is your burial ground in the VA cemetery. Now, if you want to be buried in a different cemetery, that plot is not free to you. Now, you can get a free plot in the Boulder City Cemetery, I've been told, free plot. That's the savings, about $35,000 to $5,000 right there alone when it comes to burying a loved one. So right now, you've already saved money. Just think, just $3,500 to $5,000 when it comes to burying a loved one. So don't think that because you're a veteran. I'm a veteran, and I know for a fact the VA is not going to bury me. I know for a fact. So they're not going to pay for the full funeral costs unless you purchase their insurance. But even if you did purchase their insurance, it's going to change on you because it's only a term policy. My name is Donald Marquez. For more information, contact me at 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. We'll be broadcasting this Tuesday from 9:30 to 10 o'clock right here at home of the People Station. Until then, you guys have a great weekend and just keep it crispy. That's what Donald do.